The Sherpas meeting of the G20 summit is a preliminary meeting of the government representatives before the main G20 summit. The role of Sherpas during G20 summit is well defined. As per the tradition, the host country representative and the former CEO of Niti Aayog, Amitabh Kant, is the chairperson for the G20 Sherpas meeting. He will outline the priorities and present an overview of India's G20 presidency. The G20 Sherpas are the representatives of the 19 participating nations who chalk out the priorities and work on possible agreements. Final decisions based on consensus are taken at the G20 summit by the heads of states. Ahead of the main G20 summit, the Sherpas meeting ensures that the time and resources required at the time of negotiations of the larger heads of the state at the final summit are minimized. The Sherpa track has 13 working groups and 2 initiatives in its ambit. The working groups consist of experts and officials from respective ministries. These include agriculture, anti-corruption, culture, development and digital economy. The disaster risk resilience and reduction, education, employment, environment and climate sustainability are the other areas. Energy transitions, health, trade and investment and tourism complete the 13 working groups. There are 2 initiatives for collaboration. These include Research and Innovation Initiative Gathering or RIIG and the G20 Empower. The member countries and the relevant stakeholders discuss, deliberate and guide the course of action for further development of the key areas and mitigating common challenges. The idea is to enhance cooperation among the G20 members on issues critical for achieving UN 2030 agenda of sustainable development goals. The first meeting of the Sherpas for G20 meeting has been held at Udaipur, the city of lakes in Rajasthan, from the 4th to 7th of December. The meeting kicked off with a panel discussion on accelerating the pace of Sustainable Development Goals or the SDGs. During the meeting, India will introduce broad priorities of all working groups and views from G20 countries, guests and international organizations. Focus of the discussion at the G20 Sherpas meeting is on 5 overarching thematic areas. These include technological transformation, green development and life, accelerated, inclusive and resilient growth, multilateralism and food, fuels and fertilizers, women-led development, tourism and culture. A Chai Pe Charcha has been organized to hold deeper conversations and to boost ties among the G20 member countries and the Sherpas. Delegates from 40 countries and select international organizations are participating in the deliberations at the Darbar Hall of the City Palace in Udaipur. Arrangement has been made at Fateh Prakash Palace, Hotel Uday Vilas and Leela Palace to accommodate the delegates for this meeting. The royal dinner would be at Jag Mandir, where the delegates will be treated to delicacies from the Indian cuisine as well as those of the member countries. In a tweet, India's Sherpa G20 Amitabh Kant posted, "The royal state of Rajasthan is world-renowned for its warm hospitality and historical splendor. It is a symbolic beginning for G20 India to start showcasing a tradition of Atithi Deva Bhava from Udaipur and Rajasthan. We welcome the at G20.org family in a home." The first meeting of G20 Sherpas in Udaipur will provide a unique Indian experience to the visitors through cultural shows, art exhibitions and excursions to heritage sites. Day 1 of the G20 Sherpas meeting saw an exhilarating performance by the renowned Manganiyar folk singer Ghazi Khan. It was followed by the folk artists showcasing the colors of Rajasthan, a vivid display of the culture at the Jag Mandir Palace. Subsequently, on 6th of December, a fusion of various art styles of India would be the showstopper at the City Palace. It would be followed by a cultural presentation on the 4th day of the G20 Sherpas meeting. The first official gathering as a part of the G20 summit next year will set the tone and agenda for future meeting, and a dash of cultural milieu will add value to the expected outcomes.